morning and welcome to Momentum. And today, on a beautiful looking Tuesday, we have a special interview coming away. We are speaking about the National Technical Profession Day 2024. Joining us in studio today is our guest, Arkitek Sharina Intan Binti Abdullah, who's the Senior Director of the Arkitek branch of Jabatan Kerja, Raya, Malaysia. Now, I gotta say, Malaysia wouldn't look the way it is today without the JKR. Welcome to the studio, Puan Sharina Intan. How are you today?
Fine, thank you very much. I am so pleased that TRAXXfm have given us, basically us, JKR Malaysia, to share on the Technical Professional Day.
Yes. I mean, we might not know it, but every day, if you leave your house, there are chances that you have used something that the JKR has built.
Very true.
Very true.
Very true.
Yes, and of course, the location that I'm staying in, I gotta tell you, JK has done a really good job over there. They've been building some new stuff, so it's really good.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Okay.
And with that, let's start off with the interview.
All right.
And let's talk about the National Technical Profession Day 2024.
Yeah.
Can you share with us, what is this all about?
Okay. So anyway, just before I speak on the National Technical Professional Day for this year, I start first with how it started.
Okay.
Okay. So it started on October 3rd of 2018, where the Council of Ministers have already declared that the National Technical Professional Day will be celebrated on every Saturday of December every year.
Every first Saturday.
First Saturday of December every year.
All right.
But of course, depending on certain months, certain days of the year, it is moved from Saturday to other days as well. But doesn't matter. It's during the first week of December.
All right. So we are looking at December 7th this time around. December.
We have moved it to 11 and 12 of December for this year.
For this year, okay, to have a more extensive celebration, I would say. And let's talk about the idea, right? Now, of course, this is something that was, made from an idea. How did the idea to create a National Technical Professions Day even start?
Okay, it started way back on 30th of August 2017, where the Yang Berhormat Member of Parliament for Kuala Kangsar submitted a proposal to Dewan Rakyat to give special recognition. The special recognition for technical professions, because as all of us know, we are so-called the backbone of the development of the country. So the recognition, there's no recognition yet those days. So now there's a recognition as a day for the technical profession for the engineers, architects, surveyors, technologists, and anybody that is involved when it comes to technical. So it's a recognition for the technical profession, but as well also celebrate. Celebrate what they have done and also the achievement that have been done by the technical professions. But at the same time, it's also to share to the younger generation that this is another route for them to go. Apart from the normal, but technical profession, we have lots of things to serve the country.
And yes, that is true. And the thing is, with technical professions, the results are always so visible.
Oh, yes.
But sometimes they might be underground, but they're always visible. Like for instance, the roads in Malaysia, most of it, Jabatan Kerja Raya was there to put it up. The first highway in Malaysia, Jabatan Kerja Raya as well. So all of this was done by JKR. So I understand why a National Technical Profession Day is very much needed. Now let's talk about the purpose of celebrating it. Why are we celebrating the National Technical Profession Day 2024?
Yeah, I mentioned just now to appreciate the services that have been rendered, for the contribution that have been done by the technical profession, for the progress, for the infrastructure, as well as a modernization of the country, be it, as you mentioned, from the roads, but also to the buildings.
Yeah,
the buildings, as we know, if from birth, we are actually using the infrastructure that have been prepared by the technicals, be it the road, the hospital, our houses, our clinics. So I can say it covers from the very beginning, from our birth up to from cradle up to the end.
Yeah, I understand. So yes, I think it is an extensive profession. You guys touch just about everything. Now let's talk about the information behind the 2024 National Technical Professions Day celebration program that will be held. Can you share us Share with us about this.
Okay, we have a lot of programs for for this year. The one that we're going to held this year, which is National Technical Profession Day. This year will be held on the 11th to 12th of December in Pika Convention Centre, Butterworth. It's the first time outside from KL. All the while, the Technical Profession Day is celebrated in KL, but it's the first time outside of KL, and Penang is chosen as the destination for HPTN for this year. So we're going to have lots of programs. We have science sharing session as well as technical talks. I would like to highlight on technical talks, we are going to have also sharing on how to become interior designers if the younger ones would want to go and venture into that. We also have a sharing session on the building by the architect of Menara 118, the local architect, the local architect of Menara 118, our local architect. So he's going to share also as well on Menara 118. So I think it's a very interesting talk. Plus also on AI, how we implement it for our infrastructure. So there's a lot of things to share when it comes to technical talk. We also have technical exhibitions, more than 100 booths, a lot of things to see, as well as career day. So we have a lot of 30 job search booths. So the young ones, you can go and see the booths for your career. And apart from that, to get the crowd, of course, we also have the 50% PDRM traffic compound discount.
All right. They seem to be a mainstay just about everywhere right now. Like even a couple of days ago, I was at the 2 years Madani program, and I gotta tell you, major amount of people, mainly
lining up for that.
Yeah, I think a lot of Malaysians are not paying their summons on time. Boleh lah. Well, anyways, Puan, what we're gonna do, we're gonna take a short break. Once we come back, there's more to talk about. We're going to be talking more about the theme as well as some of the field of technical profession and its contributions to Malaysia.
All right.
Because I think that is a topic that we can go on for hours and hours. And right now, this is a song that you requested for. We will be right back after this. So don't go anywhere. We are currently speaking to Arkitek Sharina Intan, Binti Abdullah, the Senior Director of Arkitek Branch, Jabatan Kerja, Raya, Malaysia, at the National Technical Profession Day 2024. back to TRAXXfm. We are currently speaking about National Technical Profession Day 2024, expected to happen this 11th of December. And joining us is Arkitek Sharina, Intan, Binti, Abdullah, the Senior Director of Arkitek Branch, Jabatan Kerja, Raya, Malaysia. And right before we came back on, you did mention how many architects are currently under your purview, Puan?
In my own Cawangan Arkitek, I have about 300 over plus staffs.
Okay, that's the biggest firm then.
Yeah.
Yeah, the biggest firm in Malaysia.
I can consider myself as the CEO of the biggest
firm in
so-called
Malaysia. Architect firm in Malaysia.
Yeah.
And is it tough, your job, taking care of 300 architects?
Taking care of my staff, I think I can manage, but delivering it on time to make sure that we deliver whatever that we supposed. The drawings need to be tendered on time. That is a big thing that we have to manage. But inshallah, we will do that.
All right.
We have to. After all, we are doing it for the government and we're doing it for the Raya.
Absolutely. And, being an architect is no simple task. Everything that you do involves safety, involves making sure people's lives get better, improving the quality of life.
Yes.
Paving roads where there are no roads. That's true as well. All right. So now we move on to the theme of National Technical Professions Day 2024. Why and what is the theme and why was this theme chosen?
Okay. The theme for this year is Technical Professions Leading Technological Excellence. So it was chosen to illustrate the importance of the role of technical profession in advancing technology and achieving excellence in various aspects of the industry. For example, the innovation and research, product and system development, as well as increased efficiency, which is very important. For example, the way that I'm doing work now, we have to change it from the normal way of doing drawings and all that to the latest technology. We're using BIM, for example, Building Information Modeling, I'm just giving an example, as well as to upgrade when it comes to safety and sustainability. That's another thing to go. SDG is the way to go for all of us. Sustainable Development Goals under UN.
To go green.
Green.
All right. Then, of course, how has technology changed some of the way you work, Puan? I'm pretty sure you've been in the firm, in this particular field for ages now. I mean, you're the senior director. How has it changed? Maybe just to get a bit of insight.
Okay. When I started working, it was manual drawings. We do it manually, where we draw it manually. But as we progress, we changed to using AutoCADs for drawing. But now, the latest technology is using BIM. We call it BIM, Building Information Modeling, whereby, let's say the architects are doing the drawings. The others as well are doing their part of drawings. The others, what I mean by mechanical, electrical, as well as structure and civil. We can clash the drawings. That means we can combine the drawings into one.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so you can see the services of mechanical, electrical into the architecture drawings, as well as the structure. So you see how technology have already advanced and have helped us on progressing. So that's the way to go now.
And that explains the theme you've chosen for this year.
Yes, exactly.
All right. And as we all know, this field of technical profession is one of the major contributors to the development of the country. At the same time, JKR is also the main technical agency of the country. Can you explain the extent to which the involvement of this technical field, especially to JKR, contributes to the development of the country?
Okay, when you mentioned just now about roads, many see JKR and associate with roads. As you mentioned just now, you mentioned that from the very beginning, the roads to your house is by JKR.
Yeah, definitely.
So, but JKR is not just roads. Of course, it is when you refer to agency, is the agency referring to roads. But it's not only on that. We are also the biggest technical agency that is also the implementer for the government buildings as well. So all the ministries, their buildings, basically we are the ones who actually do the projects for them, design, as well as construct and hand over to the respective ministries. So that's why we have hospitals, schools, offices, masjids, many other things, even for balai police, balai bomber and all that. So you see, it's a very huge contribution even for building sector.
So any governmental asset that is being built by JKR?
Basically, I can say that.
Yes. Okay. Wow. That is so cool. I never knew that because the initial idea is you tell someone on the street JKR, then the first thing they say is JKR does roads. But the thing is JKR does way more than just roads.
Oh, yes.
Absolutely. Right. So I think, and that is actually bringing us to the end of our interview for today. And what is your hope for this National Technical Profession Day 2024, and also your hope for the technical profession in Malaysia at whole?
Okay. I would not say my hope only, but I think the rest of us as well, the team, JKR team as well. Our hope is that the National Technical Profession Day celebration will be successful, of course, and achieve its objectives and have a positive impact on all Malaysians, especially on the technical professions in particular.
Understood.
Of course. And at the same time, to attract many young people, because I think that when it comes to science and technology, education, a lot of younger people are actually moving away from that. But we want to attract the young generations to enter this field, because actually a lot of things to learn, but at the same time to contribute. And I think, especially for me being an architect, if you have the flair for drawings, sometimes architects, the one that I know of, they don't really like to read and read a lot of things, but they like to sketch. So if you have that flair, why not? Right. So apart from that, I also aim for comprehensive asset management, because apart from building, we also to have to manage the asset. So we are going for to aim for the government comprehensive asset management. Apart from that, also I like to request the cooperation and help of my media friends to promote and provide the best coverage when it comes to HPTN 2024. And I would like to share also on the website for HPTN, which is www.hptn-my.com.
All right.
And hashtag HPTN 2024.
All right. And could you just share with us the dates once more?
11th and 12th of December 2024 in Pika Convention Centre in Butterworth.
Okay, Pika Convention Centre in Butterworth. This 11th and 12th of December. We wish you the best. We wish you you guys have a lot of fun during that day. It's going to be one of the biggest conventions of architects and surveyors and everybody.
Yes. We are having the 3 boards. I mean, just to highlight the 3 technical boards. Board of Architects, Board of Engineers, as well as Board of QS. We're going to have our meetings there as well.
Okay.
So there'll be a congregation of all the boards there.
All right. Thank you so much, Puan. It's an absolute pleasure talking to you today, and we hope that JKR continues doing what it already does, and we wish to see even more greater strides for Malaysia.
All right. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. And that was Architect Sharina Intan Binti Abdullah, Senior Director of Arkitek Branch, Jabatan Kerja, Raya, Malaysia. National Technical Profession Day 2024 is what we spoke about. And with that, it's about time that we end. I will be back in just about a bit after a few songs, but don't go anywhere. Let's enjoy this one.